Hey, this is Chap Warnor. Today I'm going to show you how to create an infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. This is the new image generator that has been making a big buzz all over the internet right now, that has been crashing the OpenAI's servers and melting down their chips. Okay, it sounds kind of crazy, but if you read in the news, that's what's happening. So I'm going to show you how simple it is to create an infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. So I have a prompt here that I've made. All right, so we're just going to go right here. And basically what I asked is to create an infographic now that gives the reader great detail about ChatGPT 4 image generation. Make sure that you complete the full infographic and no images or text cut off. And then basically the title of the infographic is basically how to create infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just gonna copy this real quick. We're just going to click enter there, and then this takes probably about a minute or two. It can take up to 3 minutes, just depends on how it is. But I'll actually, while this is just taking time, I'm going to show you what it did. I did the exact same thing right here, and this is what it actually made over here. I just wanted you to see that. So you could use these things to actually build an opt-in form to give to people. There are so many different things you can do to promote your business. But literally it made this in 3 minutes, okay? And it's perfectly, and it tells you exactly like the video I did, how to create infographics with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator, okay? So let's go back over here. And it's starting to generate because you can see it coming down here. So here it is right here. Just waiting here. And of course it's going to make it different than other ones. So it just says how to create infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. And then it has the information right here. Tells the person how to do it. And I'm going to show you something here in a quick second too, because like this video I'm making right now, I'm actually going to make a YouTube thumbnail too. So here you go. It did cut it off a little bit. Let's ask again here real quick. Let's see. You cut some of the text off. Please fix. All right, so we're going to do that here. All right, so just wait here just a second. Sometimes it'll actually give you a different one, but it should keep it the same. But look how simple it is. It basically tells you exactly like what a person needs to do. So like I'm making this video, how to create infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. So someone that doesn't know how, they could actually look at this infographic and learn how to create an infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. So here we go here. Like I said, sometimes it will make a complete different image, but we don't know until it does it. But like I said, once it gets it right here, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the actual YouTube thumbnail with the ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. So we'll see it here in just a sec. You can see it coming out in here. It does it really fast. Still, every once in a while, it gets the spelling wrong. It's very rare that it does it, but it still does it sometimes. But let's see what happens now. It's coming together. But this is super easy. Like, you know, you can use Canva, and there's still a lot of reasons to still use Canva. But if you just want to do it quicker and get it done faster, this new ChatGPT 4.0 image generator can take your business to a whole different level and speed the process up. So we'll just let it finish here in just a sec. And then, like I said, the next one I'll just show you just as a kind of an added bonus. So like, let's say you're making an infographic and you wanted to make a YouTube thumbnail. So you can see right there, it's still cutting it off a little bit. But if you look at this one right here that it first did for me, it didn't cut anything off. So sometimes you just have to try a whole bunch of times. But basically what I'm going to do is tell it now, let's see, create, let's see here. I don't want to ask. Create a YouTube thumbnail for the infographic. Oh, my spelling's off. Sorry about that. All right. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go right over here, and we're going to press enter here, and it's going to create an infographic now. Not an infographic, but it's going to create a YouTube thumbnail that I'm going to use for this very video that I'm making right now, showing you guys basically how to create an infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. So here it comes. And like I said, it can take anywhere from like a minute to 3 minutes. Sometimes it's taking up to 5 minutes, depending on, you know, the text that it needs to pump out. So that it needs to create. But while we're waiting, this one right here is probably my favorite. So a lot of times you might have to try 3, 4, 5, or even 10 times to find out which one you want, because it'll give you different variations. I like this one a lot. So glad I did that before I made the video to show you guys. So here we go. Right here, you can tell it's starting to go, and it's going to create the thumbnail. Look, it's the same color as the infographic right there too. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this over here, and I'm actually going to do the same thing for the other one I already made so you guys can see it. So here's the infographic that it made right up here, and then here is the thumbnail it made for my YouTube video right here. See how I got it wrong right there? It didn't spell it out correct. So let's say just do it again. Like I said, you have to play around with this a little bit because it's not perfect yet. But I think the reason why they said it makes these mistakes still is because so many people, I think the last time I looked, I think can't remember if it was 134 million users created, I think, almost 800 million different images. And it's only launched a little bit over a week ago, so you can just tell. But really what you have to do is sometimes you just have to play with it and do it a second time and just put the exact same information in there, and here it comes. And just wait patiently here. I'm sure it's going to get it correct this time. If not, we'll just tell it that it misspelled it. But it should get it right. Yeah, see, it's still making the mistake here. All right, so let's just wait here for a sec. What I'm going to do is we're going to have it do it again, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to ask it to do the same thing for this one right here. Okay, so here we go here. So it's going to create a infographic that goes with this one right here. So while we're waiting for this one to do its thing and correct it, like I said, sometimes you just have to be patient. Just wanted to show you how cool this is, that you can create infographics with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator, and it's totally free because they have it for free users too. I think I have the Plus account. I think it's worth having the Plus account because you get a lot more images and text that you can actually write. So we should be seeing this one here soon. Let's see if they got this one right here. All right, let's see here. We got both going here. Let's see what happens here. Looking good. It's kind of neat how it does these things. There we go there. I think it could have made a better little image right here of the infographic. Like, you know, like a template looking of one, but still it looks good. If you come over here, and just let it go here. Still misspelling it for some reason. So let's just go to this one right here. And let's see. Image of an infographic to the YouTube thumbnail. All right, here. Oh my goodness, spelling here. All right, so let's just try it again here. We'll see what happens here. All right, so let's just do this. Go back up here. We're just going to copy this. Use this text in thumbnail. All right. Sometimes ChatGPT does really good, and sometimes it just messes up. So we'll see here what it will do this time. Let's go back here real quick. Yeah, see how cool that is? It actually adds the image there. But the problem is now it cut off the ChatGPT 4.0. Okay, so that's not good. So here we go here. So let's do it the same way here. So let's just take this information right here. We're going to go like this. I'm going to copy this over here, paste in here, and then I'm just going to take this information right here up there, and then we can just paste it right in here. I think it was the exact same thing. So whoops, generator. So there we go. See how this one's coming along. Didn't think this video was going to be this long because I thought ChatGPT was going to get this correct. Now it finally did. How to create infographic with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. Perfect. Now we finally got it right. So see, you just have to give it a few tries and eventually it will get it. Let's see what this one does now. We'll see how it puts it out here. Like I said, I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I'm either going to use this thumbnail here to show for that one right there that it cut off, but I don't know. I kind of like this one right here because I like this infographic better, and it did a really good job on creating the infographic with ChatGPT there. So I might, just depends. So let's see what happens here. But like I said, just keep trying. If for some reason it will get it right, because here it goes again. It just misspelled it again. So just play with it, and eventually you will get one that looks correct. So you got that right there. So let's just try it one more time while I got you guys on here. So let's just go like this, and we're just going to do it one more time. And let's see if it'll get it right here, because it got the 4.0 image generator correct this time. So let's see. That's not getting what I want. Let's copy this right here. Go back here. And we'll paste again here. Of course, when I'm making a video, this is when it would happen. But every single other time, most of the time, it gets it right. So just learn to be patient, but still for free. Especially if you're using the free account. This is crazy that you actually have this technology that you can actually use and stuff. It's crazy. So blows my mind what this stuff can do. We'll just wait here just a sec. It should be loading here in a minute, but like I said, I got this one correct here. So as you can see, it just takes some tries, sometimes more than others. So it should be doing its thing now. So you can see it's sliding down. If you have the free version, I think they would have already cut you off, but as they get better at this, with building the system, they're going to give you a lot more that you can actually create at a time. So here we go, how to create. Infographic. There we go. With, looks like it's doing it right this time. So like I said, I might play around with this a little bit more, but I think this is one I'm going to use for the video I'm doing for you guys. So, like I said, post below any kind of comments or questions that you have, or different ideas that that you've come up with that maybe you can create better infographics with ChatGPT 4.0 image generator. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for, since there were a lot of errors, thank you for taking the time to watch the whole video. Thanks again. I'm going to put some links below this video that can help you out in your marketing free checklist that will take your business to the next level. I have 20 of them that are 100% free. So make sure that you check in the link below and in the comments area, and you'll see a link there that you can click on, and you can get the 20 best checklists for marketing online for 100% free. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.